Hey, what's up there guys? Corey here with Android Community, and we're checking out here one more time the brand new LG Optimus G. And as you can see here, I got a quick browser loaded up, but this is more of just kind of a hardware software tour, a little hands-on video review. We've already unboxed it and showed you plenty about this brand new Optimus G. So for now, let's basically just talk about the phone here. Obviously we know almost everything already about this. You should be aware of all the top-end, just, ultimate high-end specs here. That 4.7-inch HD display. It's a IPS Plus True HD. So we have a pretty bright, pretty crisp screen here from LG. 1280 by 768 HD resolution, Android 4.0 ice cream sandwich, super thin, but a couple of the important parts here, kind of like that little animation there. If you saw that, pretty cool when you lock the screen. Some of the more important things here is the super sleek design and quad-core processor under the hood. So what we have here is the LG Optimus G with a 1.5 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon S4 Pro quad-core processor, 2 gigs of RAM, 32 gigabytes of internal storage on this model, and a 13 megapixel camera. The AT&T version has the 8 megapixel camera, but here with the Now network, you don't quite get that LTE often or anywhere other than a few markets, but you get a 13 megapixel camera, LED flash, super sleek design, and then that front-facing camera. So there's the rundown of the specs, but let's just go over a few things here. As you can see here, they've got this really neat animation for the unlock screen, and then as well for some of these quick toggles down here with ice cream sandwich, unlock right to the camera with the same kind of system. You just swipe there. So it's actually really cool here. You got Google Chrome loaded, and then same thing here. When you unlock the screen, it's right to where you are. Kind of cool. But one thing that I wasn't really the biggest fan of here is the obvious Samsung TouchWiz kind of things here with the water droplets. You can hear those little water droplets on the screen. But as far as actual changes to Android 4.0 ice cream sandwich, no Jelly Bean here yet. LG promises that is coming soon. But pull down this notification bar. Quick memo right off the top here. And then a couple of those other widgets we're used to. I do like you can kind of see what's on the background here when you pull the toggle down. But a quick memo, you can click there and then draw on the screen, almost like note-taking features. Or if you push and hold the volume up and down at the same time, click it, it goes into a little bit of a toggle mode there. You can draw on the screen, and obviously you can come in here and change all the colors and the sizes and whatnot. So this is LG's quick memo feature, similar to the Galaxy Note. Go ahead and hit home and wipe out of that. And then as you can see, as you whip through the screens here, oops, is extremely quick and fluid. And going a couple of those app trays here, a couple different things, downloads, widgets. But as you can see here down below, I have 6 icons in the very bottom bar here. Obviously you can just pull those up and move them as you'd like. So you can go with the standard 4, or you can add up to 6, which is actually, it was kind of a nice touch. I kind of liked it that LG provided that option, where you can really just make this any way you'd like it. So it's kind of like a custom home launcher in a way. A lot of people are fans of custom launchers with Android. But then once again here you go into settings, and the system settings here for ice cream sandwich are a little custom. Everything's white, the little toggle buttons are slightly different, and then as you can see here, it's just a little bit of a character makes it different. Being a quad-core device, they have a lot of power saving features. When you turn on power save, it'll automatically turn off Wi-Fi when the screen's off or stuff like that. Echo mode, vibrate on touch, you can disable brightness settings for when the battery gets below a certain point. And then here you can see battery discharging. Another neat thing that is kind of something that custom ROMs usually offer. Hit this battery percentage, and up top we can see there, if you see that on screen, 57% battery life. So you can quickly toggle that off and on, which is a nice feature, just because a lot of people like that actual number. So a little bit of battery life here. Then they do have a couple, going to the home screen settings. They have a lot of nice wallpapers for this awesome vibrant screen. One thing that I thought was kind of funny here was this dog running along. They have some jelly beans in here in the wallpaper gallery, but sadly we don't have jelly bean quite yet, so it's kind of ironic from LG here. But as far as the quad-core processor, it's blazing fast. 1.5 gigahertz quad-core. We're getting massive speed results in quadrant and benchmarks, and obviously, as you can see here with daily tasks here on the actual device, it's just mirrored with just awesome performance overall. I mean, there's no stuttering, there's no lag. It really just speeds along quite nicely. So, pretty big fan so far here. LG's changes are, I wouldn't necessarily say the best. Some people like the slight tweaks. They actually have added a lot of things you can change when you come into the settings here and go into the home screens. You can change the way it swipes, the different animation effects when you go through them. So they've really done a lot. There's gestures. They've basically made it like a custom launcher. And then we have a quad-core control. You can see here, being a quad-core device, you can go into echo mode, which will optimize the CPU control to extend battery life. Basically, all this does when you turn on echo mode is it basically tweaks down the quad cores to maybe be a little more efficient and use them a little more efficiently to save battery life. So there's nothing quite like NVIDIA's quad core options here. This looks like more of something LG's just kind of added on their own. But that was just a quick look here at the LG Optimus G. 4G LTE speeds are basically non-existent here in Vegas and throughout the country because we have the now network model here, no AT&T. But either way, this phone's blazing fast. Once you get LTE, it'll definitely make it more of a top experience. I have Wi-Fi turned on here because without it, kind of out of luck here with the 3G. So this phone's definitely fast, but it is hindered by that terrible 3G performance here on the Now network. Once 4G LTE rolls out a little bit more, it should definitely round out the experience. But that was just a quick look here at the device, and more will be out in the full review. Thanks for watching, guys.